Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. I have a very special guest today. Say hi to everyone, Thomas.
Hello.
Thomas, who are you and why are you famous?
Famous is a loaded word. My name is Thomas, and I help run the Spirited Discussions podcast. I like to have a new guest on every week, and we have a good old chat.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
good
great
time.
show. I've enjoyed listening to it, and recently we had a little bit of a conversation, and I was quite honored. You asked me to be a guest on the show, and so we're syncing up this game that we're about to play with that podcast that we just finished recording. We're gonna release them on the same day. So if you're seeing this, you can go check out the show, or maybe you just listen to the show and you can come on over here and watch us play a game together.
Yeah, this should be a fun game. Looks like we're going to be doing an England 4 supported with Sweden 4. We talked about on the show how I've been doing 4-4s lately, so let's see how it works out.
Yeah, it is nominally listed as a difficulty 10, which is the same as playing a level 6 adversary, but of course, some of those like level 5s and particularly those level 6 rules are like really nasty and sometimes like especially in the case of England, the whole reason why people get really grumpy when they play against England is because of level 5 and level 6. So by removing those and bringing in other forms of difficulty, this should be a very pleasurable experience.
Yeah, I'm opting to play River Surges and Sunlight, and without the level 5, I should have a good time.
Yeah, just that level 5 rule makes you feel like you just can't even play the spirit. I'm going to play some Ember-Eyed Behemoth, one of my all-time favorite spirits. I feel like I've been doing a lot of content just with the digital version recently, and that does not currently, as of right now, have Nature Incarnate available. And so it's actually been a minute since I've played EEB, but love the spirit. I'm excited to play him.
I'm excited to watch you play them.
Is there any adjustments that we want to make before we just hit start game?
No, let's start the game, see how it goes.
All right, let's get right to it. Got F and C. I'm just going to bring this down a few clicks. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So, in this is like the only two boards. I don't have them all memorized, but I think this might be the only two boards where Ember-Eyed Behemoth doesn't start on the high wetlands because you start in the highest numbered wetlands, but it must be adjacent to a jungle. And so C, the high wetlands is not adjacent to a jungle, and same thing with F, the high wetlands is not adjacent to a jungle. And usually when you play a multiplayer game, like there's just gonna be a jungle kicking around, but it's just so interesting to me for both of these that is not the case.
Hmm.
um, that's very unusual. So I guess I say all of that to say that no matter which board that I start on, my Incarna will be very centrally located. And that's kind of the only thing that I care about when it comes to board selection. I
Yeah.
didn't know if you had any preferences. I see you're playing Travel River.
Nope, no strong preference. What's the button to see the backside?
So if you hold down Alt while hovering on an object and then you press Shift, you will. So
Shift.
holding down Alt will get you the big version, and then Shift will flip it.
Awesome, thanks. So you want to be, you know what? This is really funny. I played an Ember-Eyed Behemoth game where they were playing on F just last night.
Hey,
It was F and C. It was the same board setup. That's funny.
what the heck?
Yep.
Do you wanna directly compare me against this other guy and see if I can uphold some unknown standard? Or
Yeah, I'll tell you how you do at the end of the game.
thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so you're gonna yeah, I'm fine playing the board. Yeah, interesting. You're gonna start yourself up in the corner, make it a little challenging. That's exciting.
Yeah, just crawl up.
All right, all right, all right. Great. Let's just get to our opening explore. We got the mountains, and then we are playing Sweden 4, which will give us the um, royal backing, which means we have to add a town to the wetlands. with no invaders.
Hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
So with this setup, it looks like there's nowhere for us to get their build on turn one, and I don't like that.
I can solve your C3 for you.
Oh, I love that.
I could take care of it. Although also, um, I'm also thinking that if you're going to be playing your 2 damage fast card, whatever it's called, flash floods.
Yeah, the flash floods.
Flash floods is another way to deal with 3. Because I'm thinking
Yep.
I could hit it with a like a blazing intimidation or a terrifying rampage. The way I see it, I'm probably going to just kill F4 right now in the slow phase, and then F6 and C3 have the exact same configuration, both of which can be solved by either Rampage or Intimidation. And so I can just play both of those cards on turn 2.
Hmm.
Another option, actually, as I'm thinking about it out loud, is I could use my Rampage on C7 to deny the city town from ravaging. Maybe you kill the
Ooh.
town here, and then I can push out the F6.
I like what you're saying. I could. So I think Wash Away is supposed to go into play here. I always think that's going to happen on turn one. And
Mm-hmm.
so, what if we Boon of Vigor you, and we try to get you to do some powerful things? Can we do that now, and let's see if we can do some cool things on turn two?
We can. I with the standard opening that I use on EEB is to go like top into bottom into
Yeah,
empower, and with that opening, you don't need any extra energy until like turn like 4, I think it is, maybe turn 5 is when you could
exactly.
potentially run into low energy situations. So I'll take the
You
energy.
don't need it, but you could use it.
All right, all right. Twist my arm.
Maybe you could get an exciting early major.
Ooh. I find that I'm so good at minors with this guy. Like, I think in general, mages is just something that I don't often go for, and maybe I should.
I think there's a lot of really good early majors that Embereyed Behemoth can pick up. Went through the deck the other night and really dug into what Embereyed could grab early on. I think he has a lot of options.
That actually is the project that I'm working on. I've got my series of like every week I try and do like a discussion video just talking about whatever's on my mind. And quite recently, like elements and specifically majors has been on my mind. Like what majors are good for which spirits. And yeah, EEB just like through the elements can threshold on 2 card plays with just the free elements, like a significant number, like 7 majors, I think. And then of course if you get a
Yeah,
third card play, like it just goes nuts. I'm open to it. Let's try something new. Do you want me to take this? I will gain 1 energy.
yeah, I'll give it to you. I don't like that it's just one, but we'll see what you can do with it.
I mean, maybe. I mean, honestly, if you want to flip it around, maybe just play that card next turn and this turn, just because for Travel River, you need to use your River's Bounty to make a Sacred Site. Because
I agree.
yeah, because actually, right now you don't have any Sacred Site and therefore
Yeah,
can't use your
let's
innate.
let's not give you that one energy. Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that maximizes
It's
our
the same
value.
thing for me. I agree. I like being able to see the Stompy Boy play 2 cards on turn one and then escalate into a very strong turn two.
Oh wow. Hold on, I didn't even consider that as an option, right? Because I could have done like an exaltation of grasping roots, play both of them together if I did this as an opener. And then it gets me the same damage, gets me the same energy, and there is technically 1 wasted card play with my standard opening, but I wonder if this especially because we're against England, maybe this Wilds isn't worth nerfing you because if you don't play this River's Bounty, you don't get access to the massive flooding.
Yeah, I do like playing the River's Bounty, because the River's Bounty, like you said, gives access to that. That's very powerful. Um, but it's not strictly necessary right now. So I think that this is a comfortable turn one, and we can give you more energy turn two with your like comfortable opening. So this should be good.
Yeah, yeah. Let's rock it.
Okay.
All right.
So
So,
at fast, it looks like we don't have anything.
yep, we're all good and fine. So we get to skip the first event of the deck. Oh man, the one that I get to pay for free. So sad. That would have been so good for us.
It
All
would
right.
have.
Build the mountains. And explore the jungles.
I was really hoping to not see jungles. That's where the cities are at.
Oh gosh, that's bad for you.
Yeah. Well, now we have a lot of options at least, so that's exciting.
That's true.
Guess should probably gather some Dahan with this river's bounty, and then I get to place a Dahan. Uh, that is with a button, the 0 button. Boop.
And you gave yourself an energy.
Yay. Well, now we have some pushing to do.
Yeah, it's
And
really unfortunate
I don't
you
get to push
can't really
cities.
hit anything.
Yeah, this is where I was like a little okay not doing the massive flooding. Because I saw the cities, I was just hoping that we wouldn't get the jungle.
Dang, I didn't even consider that. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. So, oof.
Hmm.
I guess we'll push these into here, and we'll push this into here. I'm defending one, you know.
Hey. That's really good against Sweden.
Thanks.
All right. And I'll go into my standard follow-up. Grow 3.
You have the ability to do some damage to the coast. Like I can do 2 damage to the coast.
Yeah, where am I
Maybe
gonna...
we can combo that.
Because actually I didn't consider where my Incarna's gonna go. I think I have to add my presence for the turn up here. Maybe I'll go into the sands just because it's harder for me to get into the sands. But yeah, that'll give me range and targeting here. I've already got range and targeting here. Then my Incarna will probably doing 3 damage. Could hit the 5, could hit the 2. I might actually go for the 5 just because it'll kick out the Dahan. And it will allow me to deny a Sweden Sweden escalation is until stage 3. It's just England escalation.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, just kidding. Jokes. We got jokes.
JK.
Honestly, so honestly, I'll probably just pursue whatever pops up in the deck. Right?
Okay.
Or I will go after like the F2, F or C4. One of those bigger lands is probably the direction I'll wind up going.
So my damage is probably going on this town in land 3.
Mm-hmm.
So sounds good to me. You have 2 cards in play. Gain 2 energy.
Thank you, kind sir. Okay, get a fear here. Fear here.
By destroying the town, does that automatically generate the fear?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
If you use if you just grab it, like throw it into the ocean, it won't. But there is like a function that says destroy, and if you do that, it will produce the fear automatically. Right where I put my face when I'm recording covers up the dialogue, so I can't take a look and see if the fear was double generated or not. I mean, I guess we could like retroactively go back. I've by this point produced one, two, three, four, five fear, and then you just produced one, so six fear produced. Okay, that's correct.
Perfect. Easy game.
Okay.
Okay. So, this place looks fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Standard, turn two of a Sweden game.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good for fast phase. Ready for the event?
Yeah, let's do it.
We get new species spread. We have one moon in play, short by 7. I do have a thriving choke fungus and a exaltation. I
I
could
have
fully
no
pay for
energy,
this.
no moon. Not me.
I could fully pay for this. Um, if I were to forget this thriving choke fungus, that would put us at 5, and I pay 3 energy. But I also don't have a problem just sending it back, and we'll get it again in a couple turns, but we'll just make a point to draft into Moon.
I don't like getting the blight against Sweden.
Okay.
Mm. And the beast could do anything. Does that
That's
also give us
true.
2 fear? That would give us a fear card right now. I mean, ultimately, this is up to you. You're making all the payment here.
Well, if I were to stick with my true core build, I would reclaim, play 2 cards, double grow bottom, play 3 cards, and then that would require me to keep all 5 of my cards. But if we're gonna do something cool, new, and exciting, and pursue majors, then I could, hit my reclaim, play 2 more cards. Like maybe I like forget the Striving Choke Fungus, reclaim, play 2 cards, gain a major, grow top track, play 2 cards. And then I could, do a real reclaim, which gets
Yeah.
me up to 5, grow up to 3 cards, right? So I think I can pull a major on this next turn, and um, it will be a-okay if I forget this thriving choke fungus and then pay 3 energy.
Okay. I think that this is going to be serviceable, because I'll be able to be giving you energy every turn. So
Sure.
I'm not unhappy with this.
Okay. Forget, pay 3. That will get us the 8 that we need. So we get 2 fear. I've added it both. And then we both get to add a beast to a land with a building.
This is always an interesting question. I'm gonna put it on land 7.
Okay. And one of us gets to add a disease and kill a Dahan. And I think we both have a viable place to do it in both of our high jungles.
I agree. I'm a little sad I just put the Dahan there, though.
You actually do use the Dahan, and I don't. So maybe I
Yeah.
burn up my Dahan because...
It would also make it so that there's no buildings near land 5, and the buildings are the ones that hit like a truck.
Yes, that's true. Okay,
Good
and
event.
then we do both gain a free energy.
Nice.
Fantastic. And thanks to that payment, we do get a free fear card. Gives us strife in a land with Dahan.
Oh, I know where that strife is going.
Ooh, that's really good, because now that land's just solved, right? We don't actually have to do anything there?
Well, it is still building a town,
Oh,
and the
sure.
town's hit for 3, so my defend 1 won't be sufficient.
Yeah, not disease, sorry.
But we can, of course, accept the blight, and I can get enough Dahan in there that the counterattack will be meaningful.
Yeah, or, I mean, I guess it's just a town, right? And you're pretty good at dealing with towns.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah. I'm very happy with that fear card.
That was good.
All right,
So now we do
Ravage
this
the
Ravage.
Mountains.
So it looks like you're skipping here.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And then
Well, that was a good Ravage.
we get to build in the jungles. And then we're going to
Gotta
explore
explore.
the coast, so no escalation yet.
My land one is a problem.
You're smart. You got this.
It'll
Right?
be fine.
You're fine. What's the big deal? Why are you complaining?
Hmm.
All right. So I could come in and just kill this town, but that does make me wonder what I'm going to do in my F2. I
Well,
think
I
these are the
have
two
the
ways that you
uh,
go.
stage 2 of massive flooding. So that's 2 damage and push up to 3. I could simply deal 2 damage into the land 4 town and not push.
Mm-hmm.
I could also, on land 1, deal 2 damage and push the things. That would still cause problems, but if you can do anything, I'm not sure if you can. I don't know, your
No, I'm not
range
in
is here.
range for that. All I've got
Yeah.
is to move my Incarna plus do damage. That's all I've got left
Oof.
available to me.
Damage is a problem right now.
So
Well,
I'm
I
wondering with the
don't
back
think
to
I can
back.
prevent any builds either. Dang you, England.
Those jerks. Um. So I'm thinking maybe C1 might be cooked for this first Ravage.
Yeah.
And actually, because of the extra build from England for that second Ravage is going to be really bad. Because I was about to say that you could certainly clear it next turn, right? Eat a little bit of blight, whatever, and then you can clear it no problem. But it's going to build before it Ravages. You got that back to back.
So we could destroy the town and then push the 2 explorers out. And now it's only placing 1 blight, and the stage 2 escalation won't cause the build there. It'll be somewhere else. So it'll only be a city town for the next Ravage. Not that that's particularly good. Oh,
Hmm.
they do the build during the pre-Ravage as well. Hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm stuck on. The
Yeah,
thing I've
that's
got
really
in
bad.
mind is I feel like the most effective thing for you is probably just picking up the 4
I
yourself, and
I
I go
agree.
after my 2.
I agree. Well, oh no, how do I un
What is
I'm
it?
on the ruler.
Oh, press F1.
Thank you. Kill the town, generate a
um,
little fear,
there
and
is.
then we're gonna gather some Dahan into here.
By the way, this object here that I just grabbed is a destroy bag. So if you grab a town or city and you drop it into this object right here, it'll automatically produce the fear.
Beautiful. This is what I need.
If you throw it and miss, don't don't airball.
all hoop. All right. Well, I think that's what we have for the slow.
Sweet. All right, and time passes.
Hey, I found a defend 5.
Whoa, that's actually gonna be really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that solves that like super awkward problem you were just talking about.
Due to range and such, I can't do it this turn, but next turn I'll be happy to. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Um. Hmm. I think this is what I want to play this turn.
Okay.
Blazing Surging. And then Surging Lahara is going to be the card that I'm willing to forget for a major on my next turn.
Okay.
Play that in addition to Terrifying Rampage to deny this. Surging Lahar solves this. Innate that, or other way around. Yeah. I think that's where I want to be.
I'm thinking about underplaying a little to guarantee 4 cards next turn. That to maximize my massive flooding. Get it online.
Do you think you'll be able to survive if you don't hit the tier 2 massive flooding on C1 this turn?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Dangerous idea.
Because you would be able to... yeah, if you don't kill the city, it'll be a city-town on Ravage, with the town being built like without the capacity for response, which means the Defend 5 will be insufficient.
True. Well, I'm going to be playing this. We're going to have tier 2 for the massive flooding. We have the flash floods in play, wash away. We've got a lot of damage going on.
Nice. Just make sure that you bring some Dahan across so that we have the Sacred Site in C5.
Yeah, sure do. How many do we need? We can move 2, is it? Yeah. With me, boys.
All right.
Well, we are once again targeting you with the Boon of Vigor.
Whoa, let's get a lot of energy.
That's what I like, you know. Sometimes I just want to watch you do cool things.
Well, I appreciate that.
I like the idea of doing 2 damage to the city. Yep.
I like it, I like it.
Alright. Good with fast.
Okay, Invader Phase event. Ooh. Ooh.
Do I like this?
I don't have any coastal towns.
Whoa, look at you, big hotshot.
Well, I had one and then I pushed it. I didn't look into the future, I'm sorry.
You didn't just look at the top of the event deck, huh?
Right? And, this is crazy. You also get your, the next line, your Grim Toll. So your disease also gets to deal 2 damage. You could do some real cool stuff with this one.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. During Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan in that land. Well, that's just enough for this to move here. That's 1 town moving 1 inland. And this disease then isn't going to be maximized. I don't remember. Is this going 1 land and then 2 lands? Is that legal?
Because
It's only 1 from the coast, but it's 2 from this land, and I can never remember.
I can't either, but it feels right.
It does feel right. And it makes me happy.
I want it to be
that's
right.
what we want. Yeah. So we did that, and then we're going to choose a land, and that do 2 damage. So we're going to kill this town.
Look at that, it's automatic. Automatic fear.
And then during Ravage, we got this defend. And so during the build phase... England, we love you. This Ravage gets 2 blight. Thank you, Sweden.
But we are not playing Sweden 5, so we don't need to worry about that rule. I don't think you get both, right? Because Dahan
You're
do 2
right, I
damage
don't.
each.
This town will stay here, and we'll lose a fear.
So yeah, lose a fear card.
Good catch.
Okay.
Do the build.
The city.
Yep. I can't see the town very well from this angle. That's my bad.
It's all right. It's all good. All right, and now we know we will be getting an England escalation with explore in the wetlands.
Two, that's two. Wow, that means that we get to choose where we want this on my board.
How exciting!
That is pretty exciting. Right now I have 2 damage and then push up to 3 things. So land 1 is dealt with. I think that we want this on land 3. Yeah, just let that be gross.
Nothing bad could possibly happen from that.
I've never seen it be bad before.
All right, slow phase.
This also gets killed. That's 2 damage. And then I've got a wash away to push 3 things.
If it wasn't for England, I was going to say we could make this land number 4 massive, but if you were to kick 2 more towns in, I guess we'll go up to 5 and we don't lose for escalation, but it kind of forces our hand while mountains are currently inactive. So that might not be.
But
where we
they'll be
want to
active at some point. That does help, alleviate pressure onto land 3, and that gives us a good target to defend 5.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking defend 5 in the C1 because of the Blight Cascade.
But it's gone now.
We are playing against England 1, which gives us the adjacency
Oh my goodness,
for
you
builds.
are so right. I forget about that. This is why I need a friend to just tell me what's going on every single time. But what if we accept the Blight Cascade and get rid of a city? Another option would be to push a lot of the towns in land 5 here out, and then this won't build a city, which is pleasant, I guess.
It is theoretically possible for you to hit your full innate on this next turn. Like if you wanted to draft a minor and then you drafted a tri-element
a little
minor.
bit of luck.
Yeah, you have to draft a tri-element minor, of which there's like 1 or 2 in the whole game. And they're not even necessarily good.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily bad, though.
Ooh.
Okay, I like the idea of pushing these towns over here.
Okay.
See how that'll treat us. Stay here, please. Thank you. Okay.
I'm a believer. Just want you to know. Don't listen to the haters. I'm with you. That's probably the best part about recording this without an audience. You don't think?
The only person I need to believe is you right now.
Heck yeah.
Alright, gain a minor power.
And I'll need a major.
Tri-element, you say?
Ooh. As long as you don't care about which tri-elements you get. I mean, those are the wrong elements, but by golly, there's a tri-element.
Uh-huh.
Is that useful?
Some cards into play. I hope it is.
Oh, actually, hold on. This quickened your struggle. It's 5.
It does look good. It requires
11,
a sacred site,
12. But... Yeah, so you grow here, you bring 2 Dahan in, that makes a sacred site, which is defend 1 plus the defend 10 makes it a defend 11 against a ravage for 12.
Wow, that's hilarious. I'm actually quite interested. I am quite interested in that. Hmm. Doing it this way, we get to bring back. We're missing the elements, so we're never getting the next threshold. Wow. Doing it that way, though, does mean that land 1 here is still a problem.
That's true because there's no air to give you that
Yeah.
+1 range. Hmm.
Wait a second. They're not building in land 1 because there's nothing there, and they're only next to one building.
Yo! Okay, that was genius. That move right there, the
Thanks. Yeah,
C5
it was
move,
actually all the
absolute
foresight.
genius.
I've played so much England that I just knew that's what was going to happen.
Oh my god, we're operating on just higher planes of existence.
I can't even keep track of what I'm doing.
Golly.
Okay,
That's
get this
amazing.
light calls to like out of here.
You don't like
Hello,
it?
quicken the
What
earth
the
struggle.
heck? Oh man. And I'm like so close to picking a Bloodrack Plague, which is just feels dirty to say out loud.
Yeah?
Because I Bloodrack Plague here, right? So it denies the slow build and next turn's early build. So it just
Okay.
stays as a wetlands forever. It creates a defend 2 over here because this is going to build a town before it ravages. So it solves both of these lands for multiple turns.
That
Like,
sounds fun. I like that.
what are we doing? Playing Bloodrack
We're
Plague. Who
playing a
am
good
I?
time.
Who am I? Discard this. Forget Surging Lahar. Surging Lahar's nice, but it's slow.
So these Dahan kill this and this and this. So there's only one explorer left. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I think I'm always excited to bring Boon of Vigor back with the Reclaim 1 and play it to give you some energy. And then you get to play Bloodrack Plague again. Okay.
I guess the question
Game.
is, I guess I just
Okay.
skip this Ravage because everything else is solved.
Yes, that would save us 2 Blight. Alright, I hope you didn't peek at the event because it's going to say +1 damage and we're going to be sad.
Oh, actually, wait a second. But you have a defend 5 that you're not even using, so you can
Yeah, it
defend to like
is.
16.
Yes, it is just defended 16 here.
Yeah,
Absolutely
you just
right.
can't even lose.
True. I was looking at land 1. I was like, oh, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure, whatever, no big deal. I'm not scared.
Yeah, so
You
this is
shouldn't be
defended
either.
for 16. This is uber fine. Card's going into play anyways. Cool.
Yep.
Shall we go to the event?
Yeah, right here is where you grab your defend marker, and then if you right click it, you can there is a state. The second line is state, and you can set it to whatever.
Right click, state. We're at, I do believe 16. 10, 5, yeah, 16.
All right, beautiful.
This is how often I play on TCS. It's almost never.
Sure. Yeah, once you start doing it for a while. I mean, I guess there was a long time where like nothing was available on Handelabra. But now that they're basically, I mean, they're just starting Nature's Incarnate, so uh, yeah, I'm
I'm
basically
pretty
I'm
excited
almost
about
done
that.
with it. Yeah, I want to support the people that invest the time and energy and resources to make Spirit Island and available to the public in the best way possible. So, if we can retire TTS for anything more than a teaching tool, I think that's a byproduct of a good thing.
Well, we have bureaucrats, and they are going to skip the highest numbered matching land on my board because I have a lot of buildings.
Insane for you. Mine has no effect. I'm at 8 buildings.
Oh no! Terrifying Beast is 2 fear per board with 2 or more beasts.
Oh, that's
Earlier, we
both
got
of
that.
us. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Once again, this event that we
Hmm.
paid for is doing
It's
so
paying
much
its
good for us.
dividends.
Yeah, because we got that fear card for the Strife, and we got 4 extra fear for another fear card now. That's actually insane value.
Ravage has invaders and Dahan. My bad. Presence in Dahan defend for 5, so this is a solid 21 defend.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That could be
Card
good.
to isolate. We're going into stage 2, and it's going to be jungles, mountains, or blah blah blah. Actually, well, I mean, I don't even care. I'm just going to isolate the thing to deny the build from England.
Yeah, I was looking for some build denial as well.
I guess I was trying to say you could do explore denial in jungles, mountains, or sands.
Isolate. This one.
Strife in a land with or adjacent to beast.
Hmm. Well, there are Land 7 has a beast, and I don't think we've talked about how to deal with that, but maybe a Strife does it.
I'm gonna be on reclaim. Like I'm gonna be reclaiming going into the next
Okay.
turn, which gives me access to my Ravage skip. So
Okay.
I was planning on just skipping that Ravage.
Sounds wonderful. Then I guess I'll join you with some Strife here, which is the number 8 button. Boop. Wrong button. Lied.
Incorrect. Mine's
9
7.
button.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've been talking to some people, and I guess I've never changed my numbers, but apparently mine are just like different from everyone else's. For me, Strife is on
Interesting.
6.
That's strange.
All right.
So we're on to the build.
Mm-hmm. Early build.
I'm a little worried about land 4.
I still have 2 uses of my innate plus a movement, so I can easily move in there and destroy 2 towns,
Okay.
if necessary.
Yeah. Onto this Ravage. And this destroys everything except the Explorer.
That was what, city, town, town.
Yeah.
So then the explorer should die too, right? Because that was only
Oh, yep.
7 HP. Okay. And then wetlands build.
And they skipped the big one on my board. Thank you, bureaucrats. I appreciate you.
Exploring with an England escalation in the jungles. England escalation going into these jungles. Yeah, so I'm 100% going to run into here and pop 2 of these towns. I only have 2 damage, but I get to do it twice.
Okay. And now we're on to slow.
Yep.
I also have 2 damage, so we could cooperate, and we could take out that's 6 damage for 2 cities, and then we could push out all of the buildings, basically.
Okay.
More or less.
Yeah, I already killed the 2
Alternatively,
towns just for the case of alternating fear.
the other option, I can kill the 2 explorers in land 5 and then push the rest out so that they don't ravage. It's a very safe play.
You do have Herbert's Bounty. Okay, because I was gonna say you just need to make a sacred site. One of these places, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's not, you have Herbert's Bounty, so that's not an issue. I think yeah, that just clean solves this, unless if you intended to utilize one of your defend powers since you have 2
I
of
do
them.
have a lot of those now. I like solving this before the defend ever happens, so let's just get these guys out of here and then push these into here. Is that legal? Am I allowed to do that? That's scary. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's dangerous. Do you have fast damage?
Not really. No.
Okay, so let's not put that in there. But we will put the explorers over there.
Okay. We can hang with that.
And
We'll probably
we will
wind up
be
just
doing that
utilizing
by
a whole bunch of
bringing-
defense in land number 4. Is probably what we're gonna wind up doing.
Yeah. I get an energy for that. Cool.
All right, ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for a major again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a major again and forget Bloodrack Plague. Maybe I just go for a minor and then go up to 3-card plays. What's Bloodrack Plague doing for me? Kind of nothing.
Good question.
Yeah, I'm just gonna gain a major and replace Bloodrack. Ooh. Smothering Infestation looks lovely.
Are we allowed to draw?
How do you mean?
You have 8 energy, I assume. Can we take a turn for you to just...
Oh, yeah, I will be at 8 energy, and I could just do that.
And you could keep the Blood Rack, and like how
Only
much
land that's not
do you
solved
do?
is just the 7. I was intending on doing the Terrifying Rampage, but of course, I guess you don't have to Threshold draw towards a Consuming Void. I mean, I almost don't even... Well, actually, I don't have the energy. I only have 8 energy, so I'd have to pair it with the Exaltation.
If you only play the draw, you would threshold it, and then you could use the threshold to forget Bloodrack Plague. And if you play that on your land 4, that almost wins the game.
So actually, I don't have a minor power.
Oh!
You have to forget a minor power. So
I didn't notice that. That's awesome.
yeah, the 1 card I gained this game, I had to forget to that event earlier.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So yeah, I don't think we're gonna threshold it, but we also might not have to. So long as we're okay with taking some blight up here in the
We're still
F7,
healthy island.
then I could do that. I mean, that'll solve both of my jungles on that next turn, right? I mean, we're gonna be double building here. We're gonna gather in Town City. I'm actually just wondering, is 15 damage enough to make me not lose to England? Is 15 damage enough to not lose? Which is a wild thing to say out loud. But you know what? We're already memeing and having a good time. Like, fuck it. Let's just go for it, man. Like, what's the worst that could happen, really? Losing? I ain't scared. Yeah. Losing is for the weak.
Exactly. How much damage is land 7? It's 8, 9?
Mm-hmm.
I did find Twilight Brings Madness, which is a wind on it, and we could defend for 5 potentially. That's not, I mean, it's not enough.
One blight.
It does stop a blight. The thing that I like doing more is actually using Quicken the Earth Struggle and using it for the damage to help facilitate destroy buildings.
I was just thinking about that too, because
you're worried about the 15.
16 damage, which is going to be 5 cities in an explorer, or like probably I'll do 4 cities, 2 towns to maximize my building destruction. Okay. I'm going to go quiet for a second, just trying to plan this out. So we kill 4 cities, 2 towns. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that leaves me with 4 towns afterwards. Okay. 5 towns afterwards left in the land. Because I'm obligated to pull in from every adjacent land.
Yes.
And after I destroy 6 buildings, we don't check for loss condition until afterwards. I think that leaves me at 5 buildings left in the land. All of which will be towns.
Okay.
So we could I mean, there's just any amount of damage could supplement that. All right, I guess like 2 damage is just like worth a town, right?
I do have massive flooding unlocked completely.
Hmm. So we do all of that. We get left with 5 towns here, and then you just kill 5 towns with a massive flooding. Maybe even
I can even wash away and push more
yeah,
stuff in
wash away,
if we
kick
have it.
something in. It's only
Yeah,
going to be 1 town from the C, whatever, 4.
that's fine.
We do have
Did
to
you
also take into
check a different
consideration.
location?
What?
Just wanted to double check if you had looked at a different location, like using it on C4 potentially.
Okay, I was just targeting this land because it has 7
Yeah,
adjacencies, and including 3 coastal lands, so it really maximizes its value.
I
Here
agree.
we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjacencies. And then this one's diseased off, so you really only got 2 coastal lands. I guess that's why I'm
Yeah.
biasing the 4. Take note, I'm also
Yeah.
going to be killing some Dahan.
I noticed that. I was curious as to how much. It's
Three
only.
Dahan will be killed,
Oh no.
but that's okay. You make your own Dahan. And actually, only 2 Dahan will be killed because there's only 2 adjacent lands with Dahan. I'm only going to pull 1 Dahan in from each.
Uh-huh. So I had moved this Dahan from over here, I do believe. I could move these 2 Dahan over here
There you
to
go.
kill
Then
this
only one
board,
Dahan gets killed.
and now only
That's
one.
pretty slick.
Okay,
Heck
I
yeah.
guess we gain and pay. Flip this over.
You should probably take the energy yourself for the Spoon of Vigor
I'm
because
going
I'm
to
on
this
I'm on
time.
3 a turn right now, so like I'm
Yeah.
chilling. I can actually it's funny I'm playing this because I can still double grow bot. I have 3 energy produced. My hand costs 3 energy. I just play my whole hand next turn, and then we're just crushing it. So
It's gonna
actually
be
we're
beautiful.
we're in a beautiful position.
The flash floods, I hadn't even thought about where to put this, just wanted it in play. Uh, how about we kill this town?
Fair, fair.
Okay.
Okay, and event. During the next Ravage action, increase the invaders to the land by the current invader stage, so +2 damage. Oh, brutal! That gets me a blight here. That's gonna flip the blight card. It gets you a blight there.
That's unfortunate.
Grotesque. Um, isolate a land with beast. Fear if invaders are present.
Cool.
Okay, I added 2 fear. And then 5 or more to Han. I only got 4 on my board, but you do get a free card.
Add one to the land with the most. Well, that's it's a very healthy jungle.
All right. Okay, we need to deal with little explorers.
One damage for Dahanar at.
Strife a town or strife a blight. That is not an explorer in a healthy land.
It was close. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, you get some strife. That's not a strife. You said 6 earlier, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is, but it's 9 for
Yeah,
me.
if you're okay being wrong. What? Um. Okay. Going to
The build phase.
build in the coast. Okay, now Ravage, we are gonna flip the Blight card. And so order can matter here. I'm thinking I will hit my 7 and then my 3. And then we'll get
Yeah,
to
I like that.
see it. Yeah, because there are niche situations. Which is
Ooh.
not this. So I guess we could just add your Blight, but get to draw 3 minors. We both get to keep one and play permanently. Oh, whoops. That is not what I wanted. Oh my gosh, where did everything just go?
It teleported.
Okay, here we are. And we get the
Wow.
no This is
So
my only
Call the
fire.
Dahan ways. I have the moon this turn and it has the water on it. Always excited about that.
Hmm.
The Territorial Strife is a good card. And that's the extent of my thoughts.
I think, yeah, Territorial Strife's the only one that has fire, and Call of Hanway is the only one that has water. So we could just like do the smooth brain thing and just lean into our primary elements.
I like being smooth brained.
Yeah, very smooth brained. Um, yeah, I guess the only other thing I'm thinking is that Here There Be Monsters gives me access to a type of effect that my spirit does not have, which is push powers, slow push
Yeah,
powers. But it is also pretty restricted. I'm fine with just keeping the territorial. Yeah, we'll make territorial strife work.
cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I
lock it on
place
your board,
Blight onto land 8.
hmm
So then we do the build.
and that should kill a Dahan here as well.
No, it doesn't increase the damage to the Dahan.
Oh, sick. Okay, but it does destroy a presence.
Yeah, super does.
Great. Build in the jungles.
That is not what my brain just turned off right there.
Okay, and we have one last England escalation with a mountains explore. Okay.
That isolate prevents it on Explorer, so that felt pretty good.
Yes. All right, let me double check that we're not going to end with a loss condition. Because I did not take into account the England escalation.
Yeah.
So let me see.
So I can massive flooding or wash away first or second. So we have some
Oh,
capability to do
that
some
makes it
things.
so much easier if right now I'm at 5. So I guess there's probably really no reason to wash away right now, but if you massive flooding it right now, you'll kill a
Yeah,
city
that
plus all the
and
towns.
all of the buildings, yeah.
It'll leave
So
just one
massive
city
flooding.
alive.
Yes. So that goes and destroys these things.
And then that will have 2 damage on them.
Yes, it will.
Okay, well that makes my life easier. Now I can just send it.
I love making your life easier.
Okay, let me just reread it before. 1 explore town city from each adjacent land. Okay, I'm just gonna bring this up here. Dude, I
Yep.
never use this card. It is such a hard card to use. Oh, thank you. I was just trying to find the button. Yeah, I gotta get out my granny glasses for this thing.
Amp those numbers up.
Okay, so it does not gather blight. Okay, so we'll start at the F3 and work our way around. Okay. Here. It only gathers 1, so it leaves an explorer behind. I will choose to make that available. It does gather a beast. Gathers this beast.
This card is always so
Okay.
funny to me.
Here. Let's see. I think we're gonna leave my Incarna in place. Do you want to? Maybe we need to keep this presence here so that way we have like your chain.
It would
So
be
I'll
nice.
gather my presence. And then it will be 1 Dahan, 1 Explorer, 1 Town, 1 City. There's nothing else. Okay.
There's a beast.
Oh, there is a beast. Okay. Okay, 4 fear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 damage. So that will be 1. Let's see. 10, 11, 12. So it'd be 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I'd rather return a city and an explorer to pop 2 more towns,
I
which will
agree.
leave me with 4 buildings. Okay. Okay, 5 damage to Dahan. Destroy 1 presence from each spirit. And then destroy 2 beasts.
Goodbye, homies.
Okay, that is one heck of a card. How much was that? 3 fear cards? Just like, oh, I guess you produced a bunch of fear with your massive flooding. So two fear cards by itself. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, the card is super fun.
Nice.
Alrighty then. So that was I used the massive flooding this turn. We did not use Call the Dahan Ways, Twilight Fog Brings Madness, or Wash Away yet. So I bet we can do some pretty fun stuff here. Uh, the problems are this land number 1. That's not great
Let's see.
looking.
That's strife that way. I can just skip it with terrifying rampage. It makes
Okay.
2 invaders not ravage, so I'll just make town city not ravage. I'm already in range, so that's all good and easy.
Okay. Uh, I really am having fun with this jungle being Dahan Central.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna replace this town with the Dahan.
Nice.
Just let the party keep happening. And then we have Twilight Fog Brings Madness and a Wash Away still.
I'm gonna use territorial strife. Just killed 2 towns over here.
Okay. I like that. Let's push this guy into here and see if I can't destroy that with a good defend later. And then I'll place a strife somewhere. And that strife is going to be on this guy.
Do we have enough defense to deal with this? By the way,
10 plus 3, 4, 5, that's 15. Yeah, I have defense 16.
all right. Sorry, I doubted.
Well,
Yeah,
of course.
that's certainly got to be enough. Oh yeah, that's way. Yeah, that's 2 extra Dahan more than necessary to full clear. That's pretty slick. Fun little trick for this on TTS for
Yeah.
all the TTS that you don't play. When if you since I locked this card here, its
I
energy
noticed
cost
that. It
doesn't
didn't go
count
away.
against. Yeah, and energy cost doesn't count against you. So you're listed as a 1 energy cost, but in play you have 2 energy worth of cards.
That's cool.
Cool little trick. Oh, you know what I didn't do last turn is I didn't move my Incarna, which is something that I 100% do want to do.
Yeah.
Gotta move my Incarna to the land where things are happening. Let's see. So this turn, I'll drop a Sacred Site out here.
I don't have maxed out massive flooding. But doing some cool things still.
I think we're in a really strong position. I think we'll have to be really talented to find a way to lose from here.
Oh, I think I can make it work.
If you're looking to do a Han counterattack, then I will just blaze.
I have a flash flood here.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're sitting on more damage than we have need. I'm sitting on a fully loaded innate, and I don't know if there's like enough invaders on the board to make it matter.
Well, sometimes you see draw towards a consuming void, and you think about it, and then you draw.
You just gotta send it.
Yeah.
So actually, I think I'll grow this way, and I'm gonna start playing around Sweden escalation, which we are staring down next.
Good.
So I'll go fear, push you here. Fear, no ravage here. All to protect my sands. My mountains are cooked, but we got the sands covered. And then I can strife the city over here.
I didn't pay attention to what was going on to Land 5. You're skipping those? Perfect. I like
That
it.
was for the audience. That was for the viewers at home.
Okay. Off to the event we go.
Well, do you want to have Dahan not participate in Ravage? Would this
I
be a
would like
great
them to
turn
participate.
for that?
I would like them participating.
Okay, well, I already have enough fire by myself to pay for both of us, but we will have to just kill off the Dahan.
That doesn't make me happy, but I'll do it.
I actually have 0 Dahan across all my lands, so you kill one, and then you produce 1 fear.
Boop.
And we have no disease across the island, so that bottom portion does nothing.
It frequently does do nothing, but oh well.
Ooh, wash away.
Okay. How much damage do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is exactsies at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I've got... Oh, you know what you could do? Okay.
I like...
Here's a big brain move. Can you use yours to go from 6 to 8, and then
I
I'll
was
use mine
going
to go from 8 to 4?
I was
Then
going to say the exact same thing.
That will be insane. It'll deny Sweden escalation. It also denies England 1 build adjacency. And like I've got more damage than God right now. I've got 12 damage off my innate power. So like, you know, never mind the fact that I have other cards with text. Sweet.
On to the next fear card. Boop. Flip.
Single land not matching a Ravage card. Alright, you get the easy one.
Yeah. You know, we could just put all 4 onto this one city.
I'll take it. And too many monsters. Remove and explore town from beast or explore from land adjacent to beast. I think there's only 2 beasts on the island.
We added them and then removed them, so go us.
And I kind of want to get the fear from killing things, so I'm just going to get rid of the adjacent explorer.
Makes sense to me. Goodbye, explorer. You're this explorer. That explorer can't be done on the sake of the town, so this explorer. Oh
well. Okay. Build in the wetlands, if there's 2 adjacent buildings. Ravage in the jungles.
This destroys this. Feeling good about this. And this entire place.
Great. And then build in the mountains, if you have adjacencies. And explore the sands, mountains, and I'm going to hit random, which gave us bottom terrain, so we're going to escalate the mountains here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 buildings. So if you have any slow push, I can take on 1 more building before I do all my damage.
Okay. Let's see here. We have 2 damage and then push up to 3 things. So the options are plentiful.
Oh gosh,
yeah. We can do almost anything.
I don't even think there's like a way to optimize this.
Yeah. Well, we can just do the simple play, you know, push another explorer over there.
Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fear and 6 twice. Fear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus Badlands. Then I'm going to use my Territorial Strife to get 4 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will do a Fear plus another 7 in this land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Your one explorer that you sent over survived. That's the one explorer.
He
He's
deserves
coming over to
live.
say hi to his friends.
Yeah, the beast will take him out. So right now I have the option to move some Dahan as well as to transform. The transform to the town would be to gather into land 5 here and then transform the town. The alternative is to take out one of these 2 explorers and then pull the Dahan out. It's basically an ordering thing.
Okay. I mean, this land solves itself, right? It just ravages, and then there's not enough adjacency to build, and so
Yep.
it's just good.
That one's good.
This one, if you pop this one, that will solve
agree.
a problem that exists.
So
Although
let's
actually,
get this one out.
this jungle will build, and then there will be 2 adjacencies. Actually, I mean, if this jungle builds, there's 2 adjacencies. Either way, ooh, yeah, this jungle... this town is actually the menace.
Okay, so we'll take this and replace this guy and leave the explorer here, and we'll figure out how to deal with him later.
Where'd that Dahan come from?
I replaced the town by dragging these 2 Dahan over here
Oh,
and
okay.
making another Dahan.
Alright, now I'm with you.
It's actually 2 extra Dahan.
Hey.
The
That's
Dahan
actually
live in the
insane. Calling Dahan
jungle.
ways is insane for you, actually.
Yeah. Well, that solved my slow.
Okay. Last thing is you get to add a wilds at range 0 from my Exaltation of Grasping Roots.
Okay. Let's see. Wilds. That's the number 7. Brought to you by the number 7.
Sunny days. Actually, I'm gonna move my Incarna before we get too excited. I think we go this way. Okay.
So we're in a situation where if we destroy the cities, we win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just move my thing over there. Fine.
I
Yes.
can deal with land number 2 if you can deal with land number 7.
I don't have a fast solution, but
Neither do I.
Can but I can move my Incarna this
Actually.
way to kill it in the slow phase.
Perfect. Yeah, like that. That means that we should be good. Well, I guess I
Okay.
didn't check the Ravage, but that's
Our
dealt
Ravage
with.
is solved.
That's dealt with. Yeah, like
I mean,
we're
this
fine.
land could, but if you just bring these Dahan in for a counterattack,
Yep.
and actually the defend 4 could defend 1 could be relevant because that bad lands, but you just bring some Dahan in for the counterattack will be a-okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to go to the fast or growth, I guess. Oh yes. I get to gain another power. Gift of Constancy. You're a little late.
Yeah, I think that's what I do. I'm just kind of like playing cards. I don't really have to like do anything in particular in order to end the game so much that I just need time to pass.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not where they are ravaging. So, fringe scenario. You're dealing with land 7 right here?
Yeah, I'm skipping it.
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing for us to do then.
we skip this. Oh, this land does build. That's unfortunate.
How do I modify damage? Like,
I
there
think
we
it's
go.
just page up, page down. Or yeah, in the same way that you did the defend.
Gain 4 energy.
That's so good.
Well, I have a wind. Okay. Well, I guess we move on.
A beast up there. Yep, I'm ready. And event. We're at terror level 3. So 3 or more invaders does bonus damage. Now, what's crazy about this terrifying rampage is you choose which invaders don't participate in Ravage at the time of the Ravage. So I could just have like Town Explorer not participate, and then
the plus 3 for the strife
just gets
matter.
pulled off by the strife. Yeah,
it's nice. The Grim Toll on each board. She's a land with disease. I don't think we have those.
I see none.
And then 1 fear per land with invaders where Dahan outnumber buildings.
I have 2 on my board.
I think that's 2 altogether.
Okay. Terror level 3 fear cards. We got the best one in the game. Scapegoats. Okay. I got 1 explorer kill on my whole board. That's how good that one is for me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
But you also get 2 town kills because it's terror level 3. Each city kills a town.
You're right.
That one's insane against England.
It's a game winner.
Yeah. Panic. Strife to an invader. Oh, hey, that's gonna kill the city if it already has damage on it. It's gonna lose its.
It has 2 damage on it. In fact.
Hey.
It's already dead.
Okay. So I'll add my strife up here.
There's too many mediocre options.
Skip builds. Skip builds in lands with Dahan. Cool.
And we build. Where's the Dahan in the jungle?
What the heck? Dude, I misplayed. I'm sorry.
All right, now we have the Ravage.
I think you should have a build here.
No, they.
Oh, because there's
build.
Dahan. Okay, golly. Yeah. Man. Imagine if I had a memory better than a goldfish. Would that be cool?
The Ravage on this town will take it out.
Mm-hmm.
And same for this Explorer.
Yeah. We even get to keep the Strife. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. Then we build, and then we destroy the city, and that's game.
Yeah, because we got rid of the other city through other means. Sweet.
Actually doesn't do anything.
The Explorer will be Mountain Jungle, but that's going to be irrelevant. Escalation, just to be thorough, is going to go for Mountains again, which does nothing for both of us.
Yep.
And then...
If you keep the Dahan in the jungle, you'll be safe.
I don't know if you have any cool things you want to get done in the slow phase before I kill this city.
I can make a Dahan.
All right.
Maybe. Okay. Goodbye. This is the Dahan's jungle. And that's all.
Sick. I just added some wilds. We're gonna kill this. I'm gonna innate kill you. Slide over kill you, and that should be a terror level 3 victory.
Score of 70. Go us.
Whoopa! Is that good? I don't actually know what a good score is.
Yeah, it's fine. That was fun.
You sounded excited, and then you're like, well, you know, I've seen better.
My high score is 100, but that is on a higher difficulty.
Sure, that does add to the. It's like 5 points per difficulty, right? So like 50 points just came from being on the difficulty. I don't actually know what else we get score from.
For a live Dahan, and it's per player. So for every 2 Dahan, you get 1 score. You lose a point for every 2 Blight. So there's 4 Blight, so we lost 4 points. And then for every card remaining in the deck, you get 2 points.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, and then you just get 10 points for winning.
All right. There we
Yeah,
go.
that was fun.
Heck yeah, man. Well, want to hit the pluggables again. You are the host of the Spirited Discussion podcast. I believe the only Spirit Island podcast out there right now. We are dropping the episode featuring myself today. So go ahead, look forward to that. In the show notes for this video, we're going to have a link over to the Spirited Discussion YouTube channel as well as to their podcast page. Check them out, exploring the community, talking to a lot of different people, getting various perspectives on the game. It's a really cool thing, really great thing, exploring the Spirit Island community beyond just, playing the game and like that whole like mathy side of the game. If you just want to embrace the culture.
Yeah, and that's really what I'm trying to do with the channel is reach out to people who have different perspectives and get their word out because everyone engaged with the game in a slightly different way, and I love to see how people approach the game. So I would love to be able to have a chat with anyone who wants to.
Fantastic. Yeah, if you want to have a chat with Thomas, should they just reach out to you perhaps on Discord?
Absolutely. I have a Discord that we have open discussion all the time about Spirit Island, so feel free to join it. Join the
Fantastic. And
discussion.
of course, if anyone wants to play a game with me on my channel as well, you can reach out to me on Discord in much the same way. Until next time, guys, thank you all so much for watching and have yourselves a glorious day.